Hey YouTube, it is Tammy C coming to you again with another YouTube podcast. Today I want to talk about life doesn't care, so you have to. We want what we want. Lord knows I do. I'm with you all. However, to get what you want, sometimes you have to make sacrifices. You have to change that old way of thinking, and it may mean doing some hard work. It's unfortunate that people make things look so easy and simple, and it's taking the grit out of the grind. I recently watched Game 7 of the playoffs, Philadelphia versus the Milwaukee Bucks. I had no interest in either team because I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, and you all already know about my team. We're still rebuilding for 20 years, but that's for another podcast. However, I'm old school, very old school. I'm the girl that watched Michael Jordan as a rookie all the way through the end of his career. I studied Kobe Bryant. I studied Derrick Rose. I'm a basketball, I guess you could say, fanatic. I love basketball and I love football. So I always correlate being an athlete with being a successful person or a tenacious person, because I notice athletes is a lot mental, it's skill, it's talent, it's gift, but it is a lot mental. And this is how life is. So recently watching that game 7 means do or die. You lose, you go home. So the last game, Ben Simmons, not to pick on him because I think he's just a baby doll, just a cutie pie, look cute little guy. But we're not talking about modeling. We're talking about the NBA where you make 29 million a year. This is his salary. He hoisted up 5 shots. So we have to be hungry. That's not gonna get it. When you make 29 million, you should be plucking people's eyeballs out, scraping, diving for balls. And I don't see it in this NBA. I don't see it. I don't see the grit and the grind of 1993. And yeah, I know you're going to say this is not 93, but look at the greats, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, LeBron James, the Steph Currys, the Russell Westbrooks, the Derrick Roses. I'm going to throw my Derrick in there. The Damian Lillard, and the old school Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, Reggie Millers. They never gave up, and they don't quit. Chris Paul, modern day Chris Paul. And this is what separates the champions from mediocre, just okay, the forgettables. So that's how life is. It can be tough. It can be tough. And I think sometimes we forget that life, it can be unfair, and sometimes life don't care. I'll never forget, and I always refer to this because this is one of the scariest things I ever went through in life. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was 36 years old, healthy as a horse. I was told after I was diagnosed, besides the cancer, I could run a marathon. I had no ailments. And I used to look back sometimes and say, why me, God? Then I started saying, why not me? Who would I volunteer to take my place? No one. I wouldn't give that to nobody. But that was my life. And that's what God allowed to happen. And I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to do many great things. So it's only by God's grace that I'm on this YouTube. But it shows you life is not fair, life don't care. But I cared enough to fight for my life, and I'm grateful to be here. So that's how you have to move through life. I hear this often. If somebody thinks they're on the verge of breaking up, I don't know about the guys. They're more private with their deep feelings, unless they're real close to me or a client. So yeah, I've seen a little bit in guys, but this is more so women because more I have more women clients. If they think the relationship is ending, it's like the whole damn day is just trash. They won't take care of their kids. They just fall apart. Now, I'm going to throw this out there. That was me. as a 20-some-year-old. Me and the guy don't work out. Oh, I'm so down. Even in my lower 30s. Oh, I'm so down. Fuck that. And excuse my language, everybody, because I said God, now I'm cursing. But forget that. I'm not doing that crap no more. Listen to me. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. It don't matter what happens. Don't ever put nobody before you. And please don't put them before your kids. It's okay to love, because I love too. I love hard. But I cannot afford to let nobody ruin my whole day. No way, Jose. I wish I would. And when it happened to me a couple of years ago, I was at work. I sat at my desk and tears would be coming down, heartbroken. But my coworkers didn't even know, because I hurried up, cleaned up my face, and took the next call, because I knew I still needed that money to pay my rent. I still had clients to service. So I can't let you steal my joy. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm heartbroken for a little while. But hey, I still got to show up for work. And I'm still going to have a good Thanksgiving and a good Christmas. Do not let anyone steal your joy, because they don't care. And maybe they do care, but half the time they don't even know how broken you are. They're going on about their life. So you have to put yourself first, always. Even when it's hard, even when you're diagnosed with illnesses, fight, fight. Even when you're heartbroken, fight. Even when you fail a major exam. That happened to me recently. I need that license. But guess what? I got to go do it again. And life don't care. But Tammy care, so she gonna go get it. You got to care more for yourself than other people. Take the responsibility off of them. And please, ladies and men, don't let nobody steal your joy. Somebody want to break up with you? Hey, I understand. And I'm gonna give you your space. That's the best words you could say. I know people say, oh, "What you mean?" Listen, you can't control what nobody else wants, and half the time, this happens a lot, you all. I don't want to be with you. I need space. And if you handle it calmly, sometimes they come back and change their mind, because they thinking you're going to freak out, and you're not. Maybe if you do freak out at home, but don't let them see it. And please don't let them steal your joy. The best thing you can do when things are not going your way is to get busy. Go out with your friends. Go along the lakefront. Go to the beach. Go to the movies alone. Go eat. Go with family. If you have little kids, I have little kids in my family, a 2-year-old nephew and a 4-year-old great nephew. How can I be down looking at them? Them kids are hilarious. Do something to make you feel better. What about an elderly person? Go talk to them. It's always somebody else worse off than you, but don't let people steal your joy, because life don't care. Life don't care. When I got cancer, my landlord did not say, "Tammy, you told me you have cancer." And I told her I did, because I had smoke coming in my apartment, and I told her I was going to have to move. But before that, she knew. And she didn't say, "Due to your cancer, don't pay July's rent." That's what I'm saying. We can't afford to wallow and have self pity. That basketball player that hoisted up 5 shots, well, he got 5 points, so I guess that would be 10 shots. Um, you got to do better, because you make $29 million, and them fans are looking at you, and your teammates are looking at you. So you could do better than that. Do your best. Put yourself first. Always care about you more than anybody else. You come first. You number one uno. When you take care of yourself, life will give you back so much more than you could ever imagine. I'm not telling you what I think I know. I'm not telling you what I should do. I'm telling you what I know and have lived through. Tammy C. Walker signing off. Have a good day.